Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. Yes, we're coming on a little earlier because of what's going on, the storm and all those things that are happening right now. Those who do not know, my name is Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. I am the apostle and pastor of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and my beliefs are deeply rooted in the ATRs, those are African traditional religions and traditions by which we harness direct and disperse energy, frequency, and vibration. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys for joining us today. Those that do not know, I am crowned Babalu St. Lazarus. I have received my mother and my father, but today is Babalu Aye's birthday, and these are the things that I tell people a lot of times when you get out there. Oh, I don't have my glasses up, so y'all gonna forgive me. I think it's Stormy, Monique. I think Monique came in first. Let me make sure. No, it was Stormy, Tronda, Aries. Then Monique Crab Cakes came in, and then we got Calvina, Cancer. Then we got my Karen O'Brien. Karen O'Brien. I left Miami. I got our stuff with our. She's my first member with my Haitian Voodoo membership, and I got our stuff. I got. Girl, you gonna be impressed, to say the very least. All right, anyway, Mama Susie is in the house. That's up. Sister Mosi, I love the outfit. Thank you so much. 69, where you been? Yes. Now, those that do not know, when you're in Ocha and you're in Santeria or Lukumi, you have to celebrate your orishas. And what I have did, I have a table over here of festivities that I've been doing. I got and I have also a table over here set aside, which I'll show you guys in a minute. But I want to say I am excited to be a product of Babalu Aye, his son. I am very excited for what Babalu Aye represents. And a lot of times when people talk about certain entities or certain spirits, they talk from an experience of reading literature. They talk from an experience of what they've heard. But I'm talking about what I've experienced with Babalu Aye. Now, Babalu Aye has been with me from the beginning in Haitian Voodoo. So he has been. He showed up. He's been there the whole time, and this is why I'm able. Also, what I want you guys to understand: if you get into membership, this is the responsibilities of any Santero in Ocha. If you are Santera, if you are a initiate, whether it's an Ipa or Voodoo, these are the things that you have to do also, other than what maybe done through an Ebo or what has been done through a ceremony or any Orisha. But this particular Orisha is the same thing when it's my day of my mother. Oh yeah, I have to celebrate her. And so therefore you bring out their foods. And I'm going to kind of walk through this with you guys. But my path in Babalu Aye is in the cemetery as well. And that's why I have on the black. Yes, purple and yellow. And I also the color brown is red. What's up to my baby Scorpio? Thank you, Sujat. It's so beautiful. Yes. Y'all not. I love Ocha. I love any form of spirituality. If I'm going to get into something, now, I want to talk to you from a personal perspective. Those that do not know, that I've been anemic from birth, but I had my hemoglobin had dropped down to a 5.4, and then on Friday I went to work, and my hemoglobin had dropped down to a 4.3 after I got to the hospital. When I tell you that Babalu Aye is a healer, protecting. Now, he also works with the Egun, which is your ancestor, which also correlates to that. But I want you guys to know, I had to go to my doctor's appointment today. I sat down with the nurses, I sat down with the doctors, and I want y'all to hear my report, because I got a praise report. So, in spite of my situation, my doctor, I'm going to be on steroids about 2 months. They're trying to make sure that I don't have a relapse, blah, blah, blah. That's why I got good insurance, okay? But the point is, when they were going through my chart, they were going through my records, he said, we went over your CAT scan, your organs are fine, nothing is damaged. We're checking whether you're bleeding. We're trying to figure out why you even had this episode, why something triggered it. He said, the only thing I can do is test you for hepatitis B. Well, I don't do drugs. I ain't never did needles until they started doing that over there, which I'm not worried about that part anyway. But he just said, I don't know what triggered this, and we got to monitor you. So I have to do blood work twice a week to make sure that my hemoglobin is still fine, or if they have to do another type of treatment or whatever. But my thing to you guys, it's one thing going through a sickness, and mine is hereditary in a sense because my mom is anemic and also my dad is anemic. And so there are some things in life that you have to deal with. So in celebration of Babalu, St. Lazarus, now, though many people know St. Lazarus as a powerful healer, and because he houses all the diseases, I'm a firm believer, if somebody can't bless you, they can't curse you. So therefore, his ability to overcome his swords, this is why we have this statue now. I have the whole family of Babalu. I did not know at the time when I got Oshun Mare. This actually covers what Darius is in. Darius is in my membership of my Orishas. So this is the thing that we do. And Satara, like if I'm doing a ceremony for Darius, these are the things that I will have to do in order for him to get here. So I'm not just talking about Babalu from a book perspective. I'm not talking about a video. I'm not even talking about what my Padrino or my Oba said or what I have learned. I'm talking about what I'm experiencing. I'm talking about the vessel that is supposed to be in contact with the deity. So because I'm supposed to be also a priest and high priest of Babalu. I'm yes his son, but I'm experiencing my own divine healing. So I also, y'all tried me. I have a special oil that I use. It burns so good. I have 9 candles lit there. Now, many of you guys that are coming up on the new year, this is the thing that people don't understand about Babalu. Babalu is this particular Risha also rules finances, wealth. He's a king. If you can see back here, now this is actually my Babalu. Now, Darius, because Darius has membership, Babalu, I have Babalu's mother, and I have sister, and then I have the Osu in the back. I also have the Iligwa that goes on, it's really a Francisca, that goes along with that for its road opening and healing and stuff. So I have the whole family. I have Osu, Oshun Mare, some people may call her, him, androgynous, male, female, so I have the whole family. So when you get a part and if you choose to work with Chief Apostle Samuel Jr., you're not just getting Babalu, you're getting his mother. Oh, am I doing this new? I'm doing this for the day and celebration because this is his birthday. 17 is his birthday. My birthday is the 15th. My grandmother's birthday is tomorrow. I got to do something for her as well. But venerating ancestors, y'all, is costly. Venerating Egun is costly. I tell people all the time, other than Haitian voodoo, the next thing that I've seen the most expensive is Ocha. You got to have some cheddar. Cheddar make it more better. My thing is, one of the things that I wanted to discuss with Babalu is his relationship with the ancestors. So all of you that tonight I'm gonna be offering. Now you have to be somebody that is either a member, you've gotten graveyard work. As long as this altar is set up this way, you can get the candle. If you want to do it at night, whatever. But those candles are gonna be $200. Now, if you're sending in for, because you can get a purple candle. I actually have the High John. People done bought, where I went in Miami, they done bought all the freaking purple candles. But because I do real magic and real conjure, I still know that I can get this done. So I'm using the, it just had, it's a purple candle, but it's the High John the Conquer candle. So I have, and Babalu Aye, working with the Egun, represents brown. So I have brown candles. I also have those that want that candle tailored to their health. I have the yellow candle as well. Let me see. I've been working, y'all. I've been working. And that's after I came from Stewart from the doctor's office. So these are the 3 candles that represent Babalu Aye. But they will be burned here at the church. So this is the brown candle that I have. Then I have the reason why I keep trying to tell you, I put a lot of Ocha, I put a lot of energy in there. I work my Orisha. And I'm gonna say this again, and I'm not trying to be offensive, but it is what it is. It is too many people that are trying to practice Haitian voodoo spirituality, and they lazy. They cheap and they cheesy. You cannot represent a king being lazy. You cannot represent a queen being lazy. And when you're doing magic and you're doing conjure, you got to understand you have to always bring an offering to the king. Okay? So a lot of these things are very expensive. Sometimes you could get some of the things that if they're not as expensive. But these are hold on. I had Tree to order this for me. I have his red wine. This is right here is a symbol. It's like a magical. Let's see what I use. Talisman. This would be considered a talisman for Babalu Aye. This has to be prepared. This one itself is empty. There's nothing into this, but it's something I have had being consecrated in case somebody actually needed this to be hung in their house to protect their house with the energy of Babalu Aye. There's things that I would have to put in there and seal this up. But but my thing about conjure mysticism, I want y'all to look at me. Anybody that works in the medical field, what's up there, Demetrius? Anybody in the medical field, even my doctors, my nurses, are astounded at the recovery rate. This is real magic. I got this bracelet for I had them bless it for me, but this is Babalu Aye's bracelet. And when I tell people about when I do, now I can't speak for other people. If magic or energy frequency and vibration ain't involved, I'm not interested. Because I need a right now God, I need spirits to show up and show out for me. The candle, as long as this altar is erect in honor of Babalu Aye, you can get this. So these candles are 7-day candles. So if these candles last up to, supposed to be 7 days. So as long as the candles are burning, you can get but you have to stipulate. Do you want your candle for money, because that Babalu for your finances? Do you want it for your health? Now I advise people to get health. Health in my book is wealth. And and members of my church, do not take what I'm saying anything personal. I still got to come in here and clean up. After coming out of the hospital, after being admitted in the hospital twice, And I've been in here moving stuff, shifting stuff, getting things done. Because people are not going to take their spirituality very seriously. Just because you're around somebody that half-ass do stuff, every now and then do stuff, spirituality is more than just money. It's time, it's energy, it's dedication, it's faithfulness, it's consistency, it's a lifestyle. And what happens is a lot of people get disappointed when they go and they do their little dance in front of Babalu. They stand in front of the statue. I got more than the statue. I got the Orisha. I have his mother. I have his sister. I have Francisca, which is the road opening. I can do road opening work with Babalu. I can do road opening work and roll close, and I ain't gonna lie to you, because it's duality with Babalu. I can bring a disease and I can send one away. Okay, I always like keep it real with y'all, trying to pretend like it's all good and glam over here, because I will use Babalu to also deal with my enemies. You understand? I will give you a sickness unto death. Yes, I will. Praise God. So ain't no sense of faking it, like, because I actually work with Babalu, St. Lazarus. I actually walk in my path. So therefore, I understand the duality of the energy and the frequency of this particular Orisha. Just like I can use Babalu to bring wealth and success to you, I can also use Babalu to take wealth and success for you. Always remember, whatever the spirit or an Orisha or a Loa can do, in Pungo, they can do the opposite. The Lord give it, the Lord take it away. Always remember, you come to my lives, I'm always keeping honest, I'm going to keep it real. So I've been in here really trying to get this the next level where our church is headed, to get there, and Babalu is going to help me. Now, when this is, like I said, this is the amulet. Now, you would have to be a member of Orisha. Wow, now I have the energy of making it flow wide, and I brought red wine yesterday. Yeah. So this is I bought this red. Babalu likes red wine. So does my Kobe and most of my Orishas do. But especially what am I starting to say? Her Maferefun Ocha, and also synthetic red wine. Red represents the blood. So I'll put this over here. And then what I want to share with you guys in celebration of him, it's like anything. If there's no praise report behind your relationship with this Orisha or any Orisha or spirit, this is why a lot of people do not see certain manifestations and in their lives, because they don't want to go through that. Now, I had to go through various of sicknesses and things that are in my body, because that is what is required to mark you as a child of Babalu, St. Lazarus. You cannot say that you are a part. That Christ said, if you bear with me, you arise with me. If they persecuted me, they're gonna persecute you. I want you to understand what it really is if you get involved and you're not ready. Like Minister Mario had to go to jail because of Ocha rules the jailhouse. Your life is going to reflect that energy, that frequency and vibration. Positive, negative, whether you acknowledge it or not, it's going to reflect. It's just like when people are working with certain spirits, with their ancestors. If grandma had a heart issue, you better watch your heart. If granddaddy prone to slap a hole here and there, you gonna be prone. Like, you don't just get the energy that you want, you get the entity, you get the spirit. It's too many people thinking that you're gonna control a personality, an energy that was born here and live. It don't work like that. You got to take the good with the bad, just like when family. A lot of y'all, I'm going to say this again, not trying to be offensive. You need to grow up, especially when it comes to magic, especially when it comes to spirituality. You should not be trying to get in a relationship. You should not start a business. If you're not trying to be accountable, you're not trying to have a representation of dignity this, and you out here trying to con people. Let me tell y'all something. Representation is one thing. It's good to do the dressing up and all that. But at the end of the day, if the power ain't there, it ain't doing you no good. If you don't have a relationship with that spirit, and that spirit ain't coming in for you, showing up for you, baby, you ain't got nothing. And Babalu Aye, and even the children that claim to be children of Babalu, you should have power over the dead. I'm just telling you. Because he is the only Orisha that is also Egun and also divine at the very same time. Duality resides. Just like I'm living and dead at the very same time. Duality. Just like life and death in duality. When you are working with a spirit, it takes more than book knowledge. It takes more than video. It takes your lived experience with that Orisha or that spirit. And since I've been with Babalu Aye, I'll take that back. Since Babalu Aye been with me from birth and followed me all of my life, especially through Haitian Voodoo, he's followed me all the way through my process with Ocha. That's why people spells and stuff that people are throwing at me, it's not going to work. Because not only am I a child of Oya, but he's a divine Egun. I want you to understand that. Just like Oya can go to heaven and earth, Babalu Aye can as well. So when I'm doing necromancy for you, I'm working with your Egun. Because it's a brown candle, you can also purchase a candle to strengthen your Egun. Let me tell y'all something. And no throw off to no other spirits. I was born to work the 9 realms. It's to me. You cannot emulate what I'm doing. The reason why, you don't have the goods. You were not born with the goods. That's why I'm excelling. I remember when they were telling me when I was going through my crowning with Babalu Aye, how big I would be in Ocha, especially because of Babalu Aye, because a lot of people love St. Lazarus. But loving St. Lazarus, I love Whitney Houston. Never met her. I'm not trying to be offensive. I love Whitney Houston. I told my wife if I ever get a chance to shoot Whitney Houston, I don't care if I'm married to you. You gonna have to take that shit, sis. Cause I'm gonna get, if Whitney Houston give me a chance to get some of that. I love her and never met her. Loving Orisha, loving what they represent, what their energy is, all that's good and dandy, but that does not constitute relationship. That does not constitute that spirit showing up. Babalu Aye was showing up all through. Shango was trying to claim me as father. Ochosi was trying to claim me as father. Ogun still claimed me, but Ogun don't come before Babalu Aye. That's my father. So my thing about spirituality. Salutations, Jeremy. Let me see. Yes, I lost one of my cars. Ooh, that's right. And now the daughter statement. Let me tell y'all something. Because of my spiritual dad, I've been on my health kick since I was 13 years old. I didn't show up one day and start taking herbs and vitamins because something was going on in my body. I was always trained to take care of my temple, especially when it came down to a holistic lifestyle. I normally have a pretty good, decent diet of taking care of myself, and that's why I know that yes, prayer and spirit, but I also took a personal accountability for my temple. And I feel like a lot of you guys may be seeking relationship and seeking prosperity or wealth and success, and that's something I was gonna say to Darius if I was him. Like I would be getting that Haitian voodoo, and I would be letting the Orishas come there and grant me health, get my body right, get my stomach right, because your body, especially your stomach, is going to be a central force depending on how much Ache you're going to have, depending on how you're going to ward off spells and hexes and stuff. And let me tell y'all something. Don't think at no time that I am not being attacked, because that's happening. It's not working. It's not going to work. And because, let me tell y'all something, it's always easier to bring somebody down that is already working against themselves. I'm going to say that again. It is always, whether they're doing hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, or Kumi Congo, it is always easier to take somebody down that they already ain't doing right by themselves. So the spirit don't need much access with certain people. But bruh, over here, I'm like Jesus in a sense. The prince of this world ain't got nothing in. I'm not gonna live. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do nothing. Unless it's ceremonial, I don't do none of that. And guess what? Much as sex as I have, sex is good exercise, cardiovascular. You get rid of stress, you get rid of some bodily fluids, and you make a whole lot of people happy. So that's a good energy I got. So, and since I had that blood transfusion and my hemoglobin, I told my doctor today, I said, I know this is a side note, but my erections ain't never been that hard. Not like that. They done been hard and they been steady. But to the point that it hurt to get hard. When I say I got healed, was I expecting to come out of here stronger and longer? No, but it did. Praise God. So, and I ain't saying that gonna happen for you. I'm saying in my situation, and what God and Spirit been doing with me, with this particular Risha, my Padrino, when he took me through the ceremony, one of the things that he said, I'm gonna make sure you got everything. That's why my crowning costs what it costs. Y'all get into these things and you ain't got $20,000 and $30,000. You ain't got $50,000. You get the membership. That is the safest and the cheapest. I hate to use the word cheap, but the safest and more economical way of practicing or experiencing these faith this way than actually getting involved and then getting overwhelmed financially about all of the requirements that come along with just effectively practicing the religion. It's not Padrino's idea. It's not Oba's idea. It's not my idea. If you want to practice, Demetrius said, hallelujah. Damn, that's much. That much. Oh, that's just the crowning. That ain't a ceremony that you have to get. No, I'm telling y'all, a lot of you guys see people in situations, they be looking homeless because they done spent all of that kind of money going through that spiritual process. And a lot of them don't have get back. Now, Beyonce and her sister done been crowned and all of that, but look what kind of money they got. That one gonna hurt them. You know what I'm saying? So if you coming from the bottom and trying to go to the top of this, the journey gonna be hard. Especially you ain't good with money. Especially if you're not a person that do what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it. It's just not. How am I say this? How can you truly celebrate something and you don't know what you're celebrating? How can you embrace something and give gratitude for something when you don't know how it functions in your life? This is true. I'm working to getting mine together now, Apostle. I'll be sending for my membership soon. I know that. Let me tell y'all something. The very idea that you are blessing and sending your Ocha, your frequency, your currency towards me is going to put you in a. But this is the safest route. It's like if you got enemies, you're a member of my Haitian voodoo. I'm gonna work voodoo and Palo for you. If you are part of my reaches, I'm gonna work that. You're not obligated other than your payment of the services to be tied into what all may go into it. What's up, my Natasha Foster? Natasha say, let me suppose she read what Natasha Foster from North Carolina. My Aquarius. That's what I said. My Aquarius, my aphrodisiac. Now let me go and read what she said. She said, I'm going to get, follow me on it for sure. I know that's, let me tell you something. If you want things, the two avenues, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest with y'all about these energies. The two things that are going to work the fastest just in how they function. And I'm going to tell you why they do. It's going to be Palo Miambe because it deal with the dead, deal with your ancestors. And Haitian Voodoo, that's still tied to Palo Miambe because they still deal with Egun. If you want an Orisha, most of these Orishas do not come from this world, so their energy operates very differently. But I'm still going to say that Babalu Aye is still going to work faster because he's still Egun. Anything that's working with Egun or Ancestor Moreto is going to work faster because those spirits are the closest to you. Yes, that her moon is in Scorpio. Now y'all know I love Scorpio energy, and I eat my baby Scorpio. I know you feel challenged, but you got to prove to them this is something you want. If it is going to yield for you, I always tell y'all from day, I always keep it real with y'all. You can't, Isaac had to go on the altar for Abraham to become the father of faith. You have to have a worthy sacrifice. The spirit don't want what you don't want. When I climbed on that altar, when I was coming down the road, I told Mother Susan about it. I was crying. And I'm not an emotional person. I was crying because I had just got off the altar as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto God. And didn't know if I was going to make it. Because when you're going through these processes, you don't know what tomorrow holds. You don't know what you're going to be challenged with. You can't. All them people lying and stuff like that. I'm a chosen vessel. I'm here to tell you. Isaac was laying on that altar where Abraham said, God, both of us going to come down here. He, in his mind, if I kill him, God will raise him from the dead. Now, did I have possibilities in my head about what could happen and what God could do to turn around? Yes, I did. But did I know what was going to happen? And then I was crying because I had just came out of a heavy sacrifice. Now you want me to go back again. Now Angel Orange is coming here and I got to go back on the altar. I didn't know how that thing going to work out. And I ended up getting my anemia flew up because I had to go through the process. I have to put a worthy sacrifice. Y'all look at the power after the sacrifice has been made. Y'all look at the manifestation after. But what I was going through was real. Nobody, not my mama, my sister, all these, my children, everybody claiming to love me. None of y'all, I'm keeping it 1,000. Ain't none of y'all asses was on that altar. And I couldn't get out that altar until time I say ding. Because you don't come out of that trial until God divine. All they told me, and I was waiting on the answer, they said, when I was going through this, they said, you're going to overcome it. That's all I need. That's all I had needed. But did I have to go? And let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't know something about me. I'm 52 years old now. I ain't never liked needles. Huh? I know I be around here trying to needle dick people from a freakish point of view, but I don't like needles. I get it from my mama. And as many times I had to be stuck with a needle through this process and the pulling of my blood and being weak and couldn't breathe up and down the stairs, had to sit down, didn't even know what was going on with me. Talking to my children about it, he said, Dad, you need to go get checked out. I said, it's something wrong. So, it wasn't nobody, I don't care how many people hold your hands, they not going to get on that altar for you. I don't care how, I was out here, I ain't wasn't looking for your sympathy, I wasn't looking for your empathy. I knew that I had to go through that, whether I liked it or not, in hopes that I would come out on the other side. They said I would overcome, that's all I had to go on. It wasn't about my doctors, it wasn't about my insurance, it wasn't about finances. What y'all gonna do with me? Because I'm the clay, you the potter. Is this the end of me? Or do I got another chapter? Do I got another episode? It's real. So when it comes down to magic and spirituality, a lot of times y'all more interested about the glory or the after effect. Baby, I'm giving you certain man, and I want you to hear this from the horse's mouth, so to speak. My memberships are the safest passage for you. Because if you get initiated, certain men, you are responsible. And I'm talking about unto death. If Minister Mario did not have to be crowned because of his health, the way that he had to go through, I would encourage anybody, if you are interested, this is the safest path. So you can get an idea. An idea. It's like going to an open house. You get an idea of what the house could look like. But you still got to turn it into that, because you got to have the resources. Because of our connected energy now, I remember you take things from. Yes! Listen, let me tell y'all something. If you ain't learned this about me, when I say I got you, I be going through. That's why I know you getting better. Everybody, let me tell you something. When you be talking about them people praying for you, child, them people ain't praying for you. They gonna win home, win that bit. How can you transfer energy from one place to the next and it stay the same? It's impossible. 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 I exchange out those sicknesses and give you my health. But he gave me my health back. When I give out my Ocha, I give out my energy. It's real. I remember Tree called me. She said, Dad, I can't even get out. She said, I'm so sick, I can't even get out of the bed. I was at work. I think I was at work or driving somewhere. I prayed for her over the phone. Over the phone. And God went and moving for her. But guess who had to take on that sickness? I did. I ended up prevailing over it for her. But this is why you do good to them. This is why when you really have a conjurer or somebody working for you and they taking on your crosses like they do, that's why the cash apps matter. That's why the offerings matter. Because guess what? While she was able to get out here and go to work, I was sick. And fighting that, because it was something else. And also it's a spiritual thing, but it's also hereditary with her. I'm fighting all of that. And then immediately after fighting that for her, I went into my own situation. And that's why I told y'all, if you a member, the only way if you a member, you coming for everybody but me. Because if I get in trouble, I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do up under the sun to come out of that. Believe that. And everybody's stuff gonna put on hold. But if you're a member, you take precedent over everybody else. And I got a lot of clients. I got clients all around the world. But if you's a member, like Karen O'Brien, number one. Darius, number one. Monique, number one. If you got membership, your work, even if you put the order in last, your work still come first. That's just how serious this is. So you can play with it if you want to. But my thing is, no matter who I work for, I'm still good. I do what I'm supposed to do. But this is another journey. Now this is what I got crowned with. Because my path in Babalu is with the cemetery. That's why I have black on. So yes, Babalu normally comes with the purple because it represents his royalty, because he's a king. But my magic in this is really, really strong. It's even stronger now that I got Nanu and Nana. Nanu allows me to work with the swamp magic. I can work with different waters. These are snakes, if you want to know the real truth. Snakes. These are not humans. These are serpent magic. I like some of y'all be sitting there, man always trying to humanize divine energy, frequency, and vibration. How can Oshun Mare be a serpent and be St. Lazarus' brother without St. Lazarus being a serpent, without his mother, Nana Baruko, which is out of what I really practice in Dao-Mei, the Dao-Mei tribe. She's a serpent, the sister a serpent, so it's snake magic. At the end of the day, but I do swamp magic, conjure, and we're working with swamps and bayous and stuff like that. But I use her for that, because that's a whole nother magic. Because you come over here fucking with me, I'll bury you in the swamp. And let me tell y'all something. After going through what I went through, I thought I didn't have patience. I really don't have patience now. I thought I had the patience of a gnat. I don't know I don't know if a virus is smaller. I don't know if a bacteria is smaller. But I ain't got the patience of a gnat. If you ain't serious about this, you ain't trying to do real magic, it's so many other spirituals out there, you can go out there and waste your life away with them. If you want to do real magic, you want to see stuff happen in your life, you want things manifesting in your life, you want to learn, you want to develop, I'm your guy. But if you with that bullshit and you ain't trying to stack your paper, you ain't trying to get your life together, you ain't trying to get your balance out, you ain't trying to get your freak on, I'm not your guy. And it's okay. I'm not for everybody. And I'm not going to waste my time. I'm going to start traveling soon. I got to get prepared for all of that. Because I want to meet some of y'all in person. Because some of y'all feel the power of God over these lives. But sir and ma'am, when you meet me, sir and ma'am, when you meet me and you see me, and you in the company of this greatness, then you going to testify something different. Because I'm a force to be reckoned with. There's a lot of stuff I can do over all around this globe. I told them, I said, I'm laying in the hospital bed. I said, I got enough strength in this hospital bed. I can carry out a full ceremony. I am not to be fucked with. Don't fool you. Energy is not destroyed. I don't care what my body going through. My energy is what it is. As long as I can focus a thought, I can get the work done. Yes, sir. If I have candles, if I don't have candles, I'm stacked like that, and I have proven that. And to all y'all bitch ass spiritualists that was out here throwing at me, I know you so disappointed. I know you disappointed, but that's my job to disappoint you. That is I live to disappoint you, because I told your fuck ass from the beginning, I was not none to be played up with. And even in my trials and my tribulations, I still superseded you. So all of y'all that practice in Ocha, I'm still rocking above you. Me and you ain't on the same level. We ain't in the same dimension. We ain't in the same hemisphere. I am extraterrestrial. Get that through your small pea brain. I am extraterrestrial. That means my powers do not come from the earth realm. And that means my conjure don't come from the earth realm. So, bitch, you earthbound. I'm not. My reaches ain't earthbound. My loas ain't earthbound. My conjure, my obia, my voodoo, and my hoodoo. I'm not on your level. And you be glad whatever God gave you. But I am not the person to be competing against and comparing to, because I'm going to always make you feel insignificant. I'm going to always make you feel basic. What you need to do is put me in the category where I am crown king, emperor of this shit. And then you do what you do, and you help God's people however it is that you can help them, huh? But as for me, I'm Jean Grey and the X-Men, bitch. Xavier can't do nothing with me, huh? I submitted myself to Xavier for training, but it ain't got nothing to do with the power. Because I'm a 5 and Xavier is a 4. You understand? All right. All right. And guess what? I ain't going to change. I ain't going to change if I was on my deathbed. Because I got to leave here one day anyway. But I bitch, by your hands, it will never be. By your conjure, by your magic, I don't care how many ducks you kill, geese you kill, quail you kill. I don't care how many ghosts you kill. Bitch, I am the GOAT. My North Node is in Capricorn. If they, baby, when Karen O'Brien got her voodoo membership, I had already slayed that GOAT. I am a 4 in Haitian voodoo. Haitian people don't fool with me. I don't know who y'all sent that those and all y'all people in the old and come them lay and all this stuff. Now you don't fucking around and found out. Praise God. Because I'm in the church. I'm having this conversation in the church. My Orisha, my Aunt Altar, Got Brother Mario over here. Crown. Maferefun Ocha. Yeah. My point is, the proof is in the pudding. You ain't got to argue about it. You ain't got to fight about it. Get your coins right. Talk to your spirit. I'm burning money blessing incense tonight, and I'm burning healing incense because that's what Babalu rules over. Healing, sickness, because I want y'all to my Pisces God said everyone has a teacher. I know that's right. I'm not your grade school teacher. I'm an adult class teacher. Somebody sent a cash out. Y'all know that get my attention. Darius is not playing. You better go, my Pisces. So I'm gonna do for one for health. Oh, 2 candles for health. Okay, both of them for health. So Darius is gonna get the yellow candle. These, I'm gonna work these for him. Now I have my own blend of my Babalu oil that I consecrate with. Periodically I may know somebody with that, but I'm going to be putting that on the and that's only to those that are in their Rishas. You have to be a member, because let me tell you something, I'm not giving my stuff away. My stuff work, okay? But this is blends to make sure that you have certain protections, and make sure stuff is good for you. And Calvina wanted the bayberry candle. Okay, I got that over there. I'm gonna put Calvina bayberry candle with Oya. But tonight we celebrating Babalu. There's that Jean Grey. That's the one. Magneto had enough sense to tell her, I ain't here to control you. See, that's what happened with people, and even when I'm in these other traditions. We good until you try to control me. I don't know what y'all done learned about Sagittarius, but that is not smart to try to control a Sagittarius. Because that's when you get, I will yield, I will honor, I will follow, I will all of that. But the moment you try to control me, control my power and whatever God has gave me, that's when I'm going to buck your ass. I don't care who you is. I don't care how I serve, how good I am to people. For whatever reason, they get a wild hair in their ass, and the next thing they trying to do is control me. And that's when, now I got to flex. I'm gon' flex. I stay out of everybody's way, let everybody do their thing. I don't even bother you. It ain't nobody in my elate. My Padrino Michael, Oba, none of them have ever seen me display my powers. When I go over there for ceremony. I don't prophesy, I don't do nothing. They can't tell you whether I'm here. It's people that I could have been and got out of their healing. I don't go over there flexing, I don't do nothing. They don't, and I've been knowing him, we've been, Minister Mario, so I've been knowing Padrino going on 3 years. He ain't never seen me operate in none of my gifts, because I don't want no problem. Because once a Sagittarius go to flexing, it's hard to feel superior. It's hard to feel. I've been operating like this a long time. My spirit dad told me when I'm 13, he said, you were born on a superior level. So I already know how it is. I try to use wisdom. I try to behave wise to keep commotion down. But and to this bitch, how was you ever gonna get my destiny? I know that's what one of the things that you were trying to do, but I want you to explain. You don't have enough ass in your existence to hold down this kind of power, this type of ego. Why would you attempt? There's a delusion going on. You ain't even got the bloodline to even harness this type of gift or talent. And you're going to try to steal the power from the divine. I know you don't feel good about this. That was ignorant as hell. What you should have did is send me a Cash App, a Zelle, or a PayPal and say yourself, Apostle Ely, could you fix me some oil to give me some more power? You would have been so much better asking me to give you some Ocha of mine in whatever your endeavors are than to actually think you're going to take my destiny. You can't even take my dick. No less than my destiny. Those are two D's. You can't take my dick or my destiny. So you were out of gas from the beginning. Throw your shells on that. I don't care where you go. That wasn't gonna happen. You know how many people I don't put what's happening on? And that was before I got turned 30 years old? Child, please. You would have already had my testimony. These bitches is crazy. Instead of you right here trying to take somebody's destiny, you needed to get your pussy moisturized. Get your pussy Duncan Hines and find you some batter. Some self-rising flour. Or something. Huh? You can't take my children power and destiny. You can't take the Ocha from a roach in my house or my church. The lizard in here. You can't take the Ocha or the destiny from that motherfucker. You so silly. And you gonna try to get it from the nectar. You gonna try to get to the bee. I am the matriarch of my bloodline on both sides. Bitches, the spirits in my ancestry will kill you. I got murderers, thieves, corners. I got it all. I got the benevolent and the malevolent. And they all willing to work. Because I'm both of them. Oh, ignorant ass. Instead of you sitting there getting you a good old strong vibrator to break up that fallow ground. That's what you need to be worried about. And let me handle what God sent me to this earth for. Alright. I done said what I gotta say. I love y'all. I hope y'all learned something. If you want to participate, you got till these burn down. All you gotta do is cash it, but you gotta stipulate what you want me to light these candles for, and I will put them up there. But let me show y'all. See, I want y'all to know I ain't playing. That's my Obatala in the back. See, Chief, I ain't playing, y'all. Now, what I'm gonna show y'all is, for some of you guys that sent an offering tonight, I'm going to send you some of the black beans. These are the black beans for Babalu. He's blessed them. I got 17 red onions. These are red onions. I got all my hats on them because I want them blessed, so when I'm wearing my hat, but I got, people say purple, but, you know, it's red. But it has purple ink eye on it. So, and then I got, and this is the cloth you have to use for Babalu. And then I have the popcorn. This is actually the hat that I've had on Babalu the whole time. But this is the popcorn. This is stuff that we use to clean ourselves. Cleansing is very important, especially when you got a powerful Orisha, a powerful spirit. When people be trying to do stuff, you get that. Me, I don't sit and entertain people. Everybody got a right to do stuff how they want to do. But if I know I can throw off what you throwing at me, I'm not gonna entertain you. I just ain't finna do it. These hoes crazy, but these hoes crazy, but I'm psychotic. That's for sure. So, There we are. But and this is one of my hats. Now, what I will, I have the can you see? Oh. Okay. So Nanu, but I got the this is his crown, but this is actually Babalu here. And so I got his cape, I got his, the dressing for this cape, but this is he's inside here, and then I got Osu over here, the dog. The dog is his partner, the lookout man. It's kind of like when we working with Saint Black Hawk, you know, the watchman. But he's the watchman. He also does work the heel, and then I got the brother and sister over here. This right here, Francisca, is a roll opening and stuff. And those that got my I told y'all this. I told you that the mixed grain. So those that got that, you cleanse with this. You cleanse with it. This is 17 different grains in here. So if you want something, I told y'all about package. But you got to be done, got your graveyard work, stuff like that. This is for my clients that actually give and support. But this right here, you cleanse yourself from the crown of your head to the soles of your head. Some people I told to go to the crossroad. Some people I told to go to the river. We utilize different way depending on what's going on with the individual. So it ain't no cookie cutter. So but this is my broom for St. Lazarus, and then I have my come in, my sister. Then we have the toasted corn that we have. I'm show y'all what it look like. In the red one. That's my decent one. So that's what this is like. It's not just out here doing conjure and having a pretty altar. If it ain't a working altar, to me it's a waste of time. But I got this is the red wine that I use for Babalu and Alua in my path. This one right here, it's a Spanish wine. I had to actually go look for it. I asked Padrino what he did, but I couldn't find the one he did. But this is from that agent. So that's one of the red wine that I use there. But it's good. All right. Thank you guys so very, very much. And I will see y'all soon. I got conjure to do. And it is what it is. If you want to support which incense to burn tonight, we're going to be burning the money incense. We burn the money incense tonight and the healing incense in honor of Babalu because we are celebrating him. So if you want to send incense burns in honor of Babalu I still do it because I'm going to be here cleaning anyway. So if you want to participate and be involved in that, and you ain't got the money for the candles, and you want to still honor and celebrate my father in Ocha, incense burn of the money incense and the actually I got the money incense because I got all of them. The money incense, the healing incense, and the ancestor incense. So if you want me to do the ancestor incense, because I got the other one over there, the ancestor incense, the healing incense, and the money incense. You can do that. So you can pick one of the three, or you can do all three, however you want to do it. But we're going to rock and roll tonight. All right? I'm going to check. I do got the phone with me, so if you send it in, I will get it done tonight before I leave the church. But I want to celebrate my father in Ocha, Babalu, and thank you for all of y'all that came in supporting me on tonight. I appreciate that. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. So if you send it, even though I'm going to go off, if you send it in, I'll still see the Cash App, and I'll make sure I get it done tonight. Cause I know y'all trust me. You know I ain't going to run away with no $60. I'm a high class hoe. I'm not a cheap hoe. All right, $60 ain't gonna do it but buy me a pair of drawers. All right, I love y'all. God bless.